Welcome to Financial Insights for Small Business Owners, the podcast that brings clarity, strategy, and real-world financial guidance to entrepreneurs and non-profit leaders. Hosted by Raphael from Key Forecasts, each episode delivers practical tips and expert insight to help you grow your business with confidence. For more resources or to schedule a consultation, visit us at keyforecasts.com.
Here's something that might surprise you. Studies show that 80% of businesses are actually undercharging for their products and services, leaving billions in potential revenue on the table each year.
That's a staggering number. I just heard about this home organizer who discovered this the hard way.
Let me tell you about Sarah's story. She started charging just $25 per hour, thinking she needed to be the budget option. But when she tripled her rates to $75 and packaged her services into 3-hour blocks, something unexpected happened.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. What happened?
Her bookings actually increased. It turns out that higher pricing made clients value her expertise more. They started seeing her as a premium service provider rather than just another organizer.
That reminds me of how luxury brands maintain their image through pricing.
Exactly right. And there's fascinating psychology behind all this. Studies show that consumers often associate higher prices with better quality, even when there's no actual difference in the product.
So what are some of these pricing strategies that actually work?
Well, let's look at Roberto's mobile car detailing service. He started with basic $25 washes, but after surveying his customers, he discovered they cared more about convenience and quality than price. By restructuring into 3 service tiers, his average sale jumped to over $80.
That's such a dramatic increase. How did his customers react?
Here's the interesting part. Customer satisfaction actually went up. And get this, research shows that businesses that offer 3 pricing tiers typically see a 20% increase in average transaction value.
You know what I've always wondered about? Those prices that end in 0.99? Is there real science behind that?
Oh, the data on this is fascinating. Studies show that charm pricing using 0.99 endings can increase sales by up to 24%. But here's where it gets really interesting. There's this concept called the decoy effect that's even more powerful.
Tell me more about how this decoy effect works in practice.
Well, take Tanya's subscription box business. She had a $20 basic box and a $40 premium box. Most chose basic. But when she added a $35 standard option with fewer benefits than premium, get this, premium sales skyrocketed.
That seems counterintuitive. Why would adding a worse deal help?
Because it changed how people perceived value. Research shows that when given 3 options, people tend to choose the middle option 60% of the time. But with the right decoy, you can shift that preference to your premium offering.
These psychological tactics seem powerful. Maybe too powerful?
You raise an important point. The key is using these strategies ethically. Studies show that 78% of customers will pay more when they clearly understand the value they're getting.
Speaking of value, how does this apply differently to products versus services?
Well, look at Maria's web design business. She went from charging $500 for 30 hours of work to $1,500 per project. Her income tripled because she shifted from selling time to selling outcomes.
These transformations are fascinating. Do you have any other success stories?
Consider Melissa's boutique fitness studio. When she introduced tiered pricing, $20 drop-in, $150 unlimited, and $275 VIP with coaching, her revenue doubled. But here's the surprising part. 65% of clients chose the VIP tier.
So it really comes down to communicating value clearly?
Exactly. And the data backs this up. Businesses that effectively communicate their value proposition see 40% higher customer retention rates. Look at Jonathan's virtual CFO services. When he switched from hourly to monthly retainers, ranging from $500 to $2,000, his income tripled.
These examples really show how pricing isn't just about numbers.
You're right. Research shows that 85% of purchasing decisions are emotional rather than logical. When businesses understand this, they can create pricing strategies that benefit both them and their customers.
What would you say is the biggest takeaway from all this?
Well, the data is clear. Businesses that price based on value rather than cost see an average of 36% higher profitability. But beyond the numbers, it's about having the confidence to charge what you're worth and clearly communicate that value to your customers.
Thanks for listening to Financial Insights for Small Business Owners. For more tips and tools, visit keyforecasts.com and don't forget to subscribe and share.